Okay, welcome back. What I want to do is to continue with decimals and fractions, okay? And we're doing key stage 4, okay? And we're continuing from session 13. Now this will be session 14, okay? It's quite a long session, but I try to keep them short as possible, okay? Within 15 to 20 minutes. Now we've covered this already, and you would remember that I looked at an error, and there's an error in this process here, and the error is that I did not add for an extra £4.99 because and 2 t-shirts I only added for 1 t-shirt. So that was my error, and this is the answer to that error, okay? But if you work it through, it will tell you the process, and the idea is that you're not going to do this in 5 minutes, you're not going to do it in 10 minutes, you're going to do it in hours, days, weeks, months. It is a learning process. It's not a flash in the pan. Okay? Right. Susie's milk bill is £3.64 for 14 pints. What is the cost of a pint of milk? Now, let's look at what we're looking at. Now, we're going to be dealing with this. Question 3. So, let me get my pen out. Let me get my colors in place. Okay? Let me close them down for now. Okay? I recognize the question that we're going to be working on. Okay? Which is this one here. Okay? Question 3. Okay? Okay? Now, what are we going to do here? What must we do in order to find what the price of each pint of milk costs? Let's just have a look. Let me change my colors. I'll give you my colors back into today. Good for me. Yeah. And we're going to work down my usual place. Okay? We're going to work down here. Okay, so this is where we're going to work. Okay. Now let me change my colors again, because I want to be sure that we only use colors that gives us a differentiation between what we are saying and what we're actually going to be doing. Okay, so let's extract the information. So we have milk bill. So let's get the word bill down here. Okay. Bill, okay, equals how much? How much does the bill equals? £3.64. £3.64. Okay. So what we need to know the cost of each pint of milk. So we're going to move this, we're going to take this, we're going to put it into a bracket, and we're going to move the decimal point 2 places to the right. So let's put this into a bracket. And we're going to put it into a division bracket. We're going to divide. Okay, so we're going to divide. Okay, and we're going to divide that number £3.64 by 14. Okay. Okay. Right, 3. Now I'm going to move my decimal point 2 places to the right, so it's going to become 364. Okay. only 364. We can put the decimal point back in place after. Okay. Now, how many times does 14 go into 36? That's a good question. How many times 14 go into 36? Well, we know it can go twice because 14 28. So 14 into 36 goes twice. What's the remainder? Okay. So that goes twice. 14 20 goes twice. Okay. So I should have left myself a bit more space here, shouldn't I? Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. 14 into 36 goes twice. What's the remainder? The remainder is 8. So we put the little 8 here. Put an 8 here. Okay, little 8. To indicate that that is the remainder. Okay? Remainder. Right. So 14 into 84 goes how many times? 14 into 84 goes how many times? Come on, tell me. Now 14 into 84 goes how many times? Goes 6 times. Okay, goes 6 times. And there's no remainder. Okay. Now, so this now equals to 26. But remember that we moved our decimal point 2 places to the right. So we need to move our decimal point 2 places to the left. Decimal point is there, 1, 2. Let me make sure I get this right. Okay. So let me bear with me for a second. Let me make sure I got this right. Because sometimes it confuses me as well. Don't worry, I make mistakes as well. Okay, and I have no problem in saying that. Okay. I don't want to be all perfect. Doesn't work. Right. Right. So here, moving my decimal point is here. So it goes 1, 2 places here, and that's my decimal point. Okay. And that is 0 here. So therefore, it comes out as 0 equals 0.26 pence. Okay, and that is pence. P E N C E. Okay, and that would be our correct answer. Okay, and I know it's correct because I've checked it myself. And there is no errors on this. I'll try to make sure this time around. Okay, right. Okay, good. Now, I've had to work through each of these in turn, okay? And it's important so that we know what we have to do and how we get it done. So, give me my rubber. Rub him out. 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 Okay? And I hope I got this back into place for you. Okay? And that's the answer. That's our complete result. 0.26 pence for per pint. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. Get rid of that. 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 That. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, good. Okay. Now, question 4. Jim wishes to turf his front garden, which has an area of 50 square yards. Greenfield sell turf for 0.65 pence per square yard and charge £10 for delivery. So we can change this to 50 square meters, okay? So we're going to call this here meters, 50 square meters. Greenfield sells it for 0.65 per square meter. So we're going to convert this to meters, okay? As we use meters these days now, okay? Right. Now, sorry. Okay. So this is the one we're going to look at. Let me now get a pen, okay? We get some new colors. Let me go back to where we are. Okay. Sorry about that. So we can now see that, so what we need to now to Mac is convert this to meters. So let me change the color of my pen. And I want to put this into meters, okay? Let me just put my pen back there. We're going to make that meters, okay? M-E-T-R meters. Goodness me. I forget how to spell meters. M-E-T-R-E-S. I'm feeling meter spelled M-E-T-R-E-S, meters. Whether M-E-T or meter. Oh, goodness me. Well, you know how it's meters, okay? So you find the correct spelling. That will should give you something else to do as well. Okay? I'm sorry, let me get that out. Let me just get him out of it. Yeah, that's atrocious. Let me get back to my pen. Sorry. Pen. Back to you. M-E-T-R-E. S. Okay? Meters. Right, so the University Turf is front garden, which has an area of 50 square meters. Greenfield sells turf for 0.65 pence per square meter. And again, we're calling this meters, and charge £10 for delivery. Lawnmower sells turf for 0.75 pence per square yard per square meter with free delivery. Which company offers a cheaper deal for Jim? Now that's interesting, isn't it? So here we now have to extract information that we need, and we're going to cut all the way down the bottom now to do this. So here, let me which is my, yeah, we're coming all the way down to the bottom now to bring all information into play. Okay, so what have we got? Turf front garden area 50 meters. Meters, okay, right, next, what have we got? Price, not point 6 5. Okay, charge is £10. £10 delivery. DEL. £10 V E VERY. Okay. Okay, charge £10 for delivery. Okay, right. Now, that's one side. Is that right? Yes. Delivery. Lawnmower. Now we are comparing the prices between Greenfields and lawnmower. So Greenfields has got one price, lawnmower has got another price. So we need to look at what we have. And again, we are dealing with lawnmower now. So looking at lawnmower, there again for the 50 meters. So let's look at lawnmower 50 meters. Let's draw a line down. Okay. Okay, let's get a different color pen. Okay, okay, 50 meters. And again, if I've spelled meters wrong, I apologize. But for some reason, that's the way it's coming into my head. So, but your job, look up the correct spelling and rectify it. Okay. Now, lawnmower sells for 0.75 and per square yard with free delivery, and delivery is free. So, what's the price? What's the problem here? So we need to multiply 50. So we multiply 50 times 0.75. But to make it easy for us, we could simply move the decimal point here to two places to the right, which would then make it 75. 1, 2, which would then make it 75, okay? But then you remember you need to move the decimal point back after. So let's look at what lawnmower turf for 0.75 per square meter with free delivery. The company offers its best deal. So so if we move this here, decimal point here, this decimal point 1, 2 places to the right, and we make that 75. So if we move this to the right and we make it, so we're then going to multiply 50 times 50, the color was purple. Yes, purple. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. 50 times 75. Now remember, we get 75 here because we have now moved the decimal point from here. Look here, from this point here, we moved the decimal point from there, 2 places to the right. Therefore, that 0 does no longer exist and has no purpose there, so it comes to 75. Okay? And when you multiply that, you're going to get, that's going to equal to 3, 7, 5, 0. Okay, now remember that we move the decimal point up here 2 places to the right, so we now need to move that decimal point back 2 places to the left, 1, 2. Therefore, that will now give us, that will now actually equal to 37 pounds and 50 pence. Okay. So if we got 50 times, let's get that now. We got 50 times 65. We're doing the same process here now. Okay. 50 meters. This will come out to 32 pounds. This is coming to 32 pounds and 50 pence. £30 and 50 pence plus £10 plus £10. That comes out to £42.50. Okay, so we can see which is the cheapest now. Here we are, we can see which is the cheapest in full, in regards to the full information being given. And obviously, lawnmower is cheaper. Okay, lawnmower is cheaper, much cheaper. Okay, so we're going to stop there for now. Okay, this is session 14. Okay. And this is the question that we're looking at. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm going and you can pick it up in full. Okay. And we've converted those yards to meters for modern day times. Okay. That's all I've done. Nothing more. Nothing spectacular. Okay. And that's all for now. And we're going to stop there for now. Okay. And we'll pick up the next session, all being well. Now this is session 14. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.